Hi, I'm Gina McGuire, the president of Gina Marie Products. Are you confused on what products are good, what products are not? There are so many products on the market, meaning skincare, cosmetics, all claiming to do certain things. Today I hope to take you in a very short time, step by step, of how to determine whether your cosmetics are clean. Today I'm going to focus on testing for clean cosmetics. And what we're going to start with is 2 beakers. I'm going to fill them with water. And the rule of thumb is this. When you test your foundation, it's either going to mix with water or it isn't. What we are looking for when we talk about clean cosmetics is that it blends well with water, because oil and water don't mix. Therefore, we want to avoid oils. So we're going to take our foundation, we're going to shake it, and we're going to pour a very small amount in. And watch as I mix this. You can clearly see that the color of the foundation and the water blend well together. This is what we consider to be clean cosmetics. The opposite would be if we take another foundation and you can watch as I try to mix this. Because of the oil in the product, it will not mix with the water. So if you are using something that does this for a foundation, here is where the problem comes into. If you take a look here at our cross section of skin, we have 2,800 openings per square inch of skin. And as we are moving that foundation and blending it into the skin, the foundation is falling into all of those openings. And the result of that can be acne, blackheads, oil deposits, fine lines and wrinkles. So it is imperative that you use a foundation that is clean and that it mixes well with water. When it comes to powders, and bronzers can be part of this as well, you always want to use a loose powder. And what I mean by that, you want to use a powder that is exactly that, it's loose. The ones that are in the compact, the pressed powders, the bronzers, you have to be very careful because most of those are just filled with oil. And we take that dirty little sponge or our brush and we just keep packing that oil and dirt in there. And the result, once again, is major skin problems, enlarged pores, blemishes, lines and wrinkles. So always a loose powder. And powder is there to set your makeup. That's the purpose of it. It's not there to hide imperfections. When testing concealers, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pour a little water into our beaker. We're going to take our concealer, and here you have a cream concealer. You're going to take a little bit off, and again, what we want is for the concealer to mix in with the water. If it mixes, it means it's water-based. If it doesn't, there's oil in it. So here we go. You can see the tip. We're going to add that in the water, and you clearly see it will not mix. When a client uses a concealer like this, what's going to happen is you're going to plug these openings up. And we have as many as 2,800 openings per square inch of skin. So all of that oil falls into the openings. And again, blemishes, blackheads, oil deposits, lines and wrinkles. The next we're going to do to demonstrate for you is the stick concealer. Teens are very well known for using these to cover up their blemishes, hide their dark circles. So you're going to take this, here we go again. We're going to put it in, I'm going to stir, and nothing. Because it has so much oil in it that it will not mix whatsoever. So these are the type of concealers you want to avoid. And lastly, let me demonstrate the concealer in the wand. You have to be careful with these as well because they can be very heavy. So you're going to draw a line on your hand and you can clearly see how thick that is. So just by the feel of it and the look. So once again, you use a concealer like this on any imperfections, what's going to happen in the long run, those imperfections are going to become worse and they're going to become more obvious on the skin. Next, I'm going to walk you through how to test blush and eyeshadow. There is no difference between blush and eyeshadow except color and size. Blushes are bigger, peachier, and pink, such as this, and eyeshadows are smaller and a variety of colors. All of them are made of the same ingredients. Most blushes and eyeshadows that are in a compact have mineral oil in them, which is not a terrific ingredient, and mica, and those ingredients are in there to bind the color together. Here's how we're going to test it. We're going to take a little bit of our blush or eyeshadow, we can pretend that it's both, and we're going to put it into the water, either a lid to a jar, a saucer, and what we want is the pigment to mix in with the color. We don't want any separation. So if it mixes, it's good. We're then going to take an eyeshadow or a blush, same thing. We're going to take this, we're going to put it into the water. You can clearly see the difference of how this does not mix well with water and how this one does. If you use an eyeshadow that does this, you are going to get lines around the eyes. Mascara should always come off with water, so your waterproof you want to avoid. Waterproof mascara has oil in it. Obviously, when you go in the water, oil and water don't mix. Waterproof mascaras will make the eyelashes brittle. I have seen many women lose their eyelashes or they're broken because of the waterproof mascara. And in addition, lines and wrinkles around the eye. So always a mascara that removes easily from the eye. There is no need for a makeup remover. Everything should flush easily. And I'd like to demonstrate that for you right now. So the average woman wears foundation. We wear a blush and an eyeshadow. I'm going to take this and we're going to pretend once again that this is both a blush and an eyeshadow because there's no difference between color except color and size. And we use a mascara. That's pretty much what the average woman wears. Foundation, blush and eyeshadow, mascara. We're going to take a towel with a little bit of water, and here is the rule of thumb. All of your makeup should come off with just water.